people, things they happen. Oh, Naija, I carry nyash for now. Since a week now, na pipe oil, now they discover how they take the thief oil, they thief like never before. What can they happen for this country? I no can understand. But the people, the masses go they cry, say hungry, they finish them, say poverty, different things. Some people can they relocate, you know. See as they take the thief oil anyhow. I know say poor people know if you do this thing. Now all those kabash, now that they do this thing. All those leaders when they on top, now that they do this thing, now that they thief oil. Not be small pipe, now they don't discover. Since a week now, every day now different pipe. Now they discover how they take they carry oil every day. Waiting can they happen, and people they cry, no road, no light, nothing. They thief the oil, they use the money, they do nothing. They thief her, they keep her on their custody by themselves. Oh God, though. Thank God, say my people don't wake up now. Thank God. Waiting can they happen. May you not come be say I too talk. Make una regade.
The Focados Oil Terminal, located 65 kilometers away from western Niger Delta, has the capacity to store 5.25 million barrels of crude oil per day for export. It is a joint venture between the NNPC and two multinational oil companies, Shell and RG. It is the second largest pipeline network in the Niger Delta after the Boni oil pipeline system. Some international oil companies and Nigerian independents operating in the western Niger Delta pump oil to the Focados Oil Terminal for exports. Tantita Security Services Nigeria Limited, a surveillance company operated by ex-militant leader, government of Wemokolo, and other security operatives unearthed the huge illegal pipeline connected to the 48-inch Trans-Focados export trunk line.
The place was initially filled with water, but technologically they were able to connect their own pipe underwater. And we trotted the line with bare feet to the point where it was tapped. We had to create two dams on either side of the pipe so that the water contained in the dam can be pumped out. For days we pumped the water out before the illegality was exposed. Now, what had happened is that if you see this riser behind me, that riser is operated by another joint venture company called Ajib. They're the ones who operate it. They've not been using it. So these illegal fellows, what they tried to do was that this oil field actually belongs to Ajib and the pipe crude to the Beniboye flow station. So instead of piping crude to the flow station, the smartest boys in the room decided to export crude to that particular jacket you are seeing out there. It's a very bold one, just about 11 o'clock of us. They piped the line into that place by cutting the Ajib's one, connecting theirs, go through this particular riser, the extreme left one, out into that particular jacket that you see.
The illegal pipeline is connected to the trunk line through an abundant pipeline in Focados Terminal in Ogolaho, and linked to a location in the high sea where they load crude oil into vessels and sail across the shore of Nigeria. The idea that a few Nigerians can siphon crude oil illegally, what is meant for the general public, for their own benefit, is the reality on ground. As you can see over there, the pipeline that was legally connected, attached to a major line and been siphoned for years. Investigations shows that it was easy for illegal connections to occur in abundant pipelines that have not been decommissioned, and there are well above 100 of such pipelines across the oil region that can easily be compromised.
All this we are doing to ensure and also assure Nigerians that we are doing something to curb this menace of crude oil theft. We know the direct impact it has on the revenue, we all know, but especially on the people in the host communities and the environment.
After trudging through the swamp all the way to where the crude is loaded and shipped across, it was obvious that oil theft is not an easy thing to be done, as it requires expertise, huge resources, and a whole lot more for a smooth and successful operation. After trekking 1.5 kilometers from where we discovered where the illegal pipeline connection was done, we came to this place, to the shore where it's been siphoned out of the country.
Effort and expenses of trying to lay another pipe to this pipe. So they just use existing pipes to do their. That's the same thing they did at the TEP, and that's what they did here too.
Therefore, checkmating the illegal trade must be done with sincerity of purpose and huge resources. Mwesi Igono, AIT News Warrior.